Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is William speaking. Now it is the time for myself to record today's English speaking exercise. I will record this video as a part of my exercise. It is just a part. I spent almost the whole morning reading the Bible. It is an English version of Bible, and personally, I'm a Chinese person. So it is a foreign language version of Bible. It is not so easy for me to read. So read those chapters, but I'll try my best to go through the Bible. I already read about 30% of the whole book. It is very thick. It is a very thick book, and 30% of it is also not thin. And I spent almost 40 days to get here. Now I'm at the chapter 1 of Chronicle 2. It is the second book of Chronicle. There are a series of books in the whole Holy Bible, and now I'm reading from the very first book, Genesis, and all the way from the Moses 5 books all the way to here, which is Chronicle, and it is a very long journey for myself. And now I'm standing here behind this canopy, and what I'm standing is very near to a primary school now it is lunch time, so it is a bit noisy here if you can hear it, but I'm using a noise canceling microphone, so it would be helpful to cancel those noisy noise. And I want to talk about what I did yesterday. Yesterday is Sunday. Today is morning, so yesterday is Sunday. Sunday is a worship day. I went to the church. I'm not a Christian, but I'm a person who want to uh, get a know of the church and Christianism and Holy Bible. So I attending a catechism course from the church, and yesterday is the first time I went to the course, and this course is talking about the the routine of the church, the ritual, the writer of the church, and what's how the church is functioning, and what's a different position, different people in the church. They have the bishop, father, priests, and other people. I can remember that them carefully. It is not very difficult for me to understand, um, and it is easier for me to know to know a little bit about the church, comparing to the first 3 times, which is all about the series of the Bible, and they are very difficult for me to understand, um, because the explanation are not so. I can't accept those explanation. It's just those are words from the God, and you need to believe that. This kind of explanation not so have not so many have no so, some I don't think they have enough proof to let me believe the God. So it's just difficult for me to immerse myself into those words, those sentences. Um, but yesterday, it is another priest talking about the writer of the church and how the church is functioning. It is easier for me to understand, to follow. And after that, there will be a mass. Okay, there will be a mass, but I didn't attend that mass, so I just came back to home, to my house. And on the road, I remember that my my brake, my rear brake of my scooter is bad, so I need to go to the shop to repair it. About 2 weeks ago, I went to the shop before, and the person in the shop told me I need to buy something to change the part of my scooter. So I paid them already about 2 weeks ago, and yesterday I went to their shop, and I found the shop isn't there, and there's no people in the shop. So and I called the phone of the shop, but nobody answered me. So I went to the police office to report this situation, and uh, they said the police officer said they would investigate this shop. Okay, that's what I did yesterday, and after that I went to a restaurant to have a supper, and after that I went to the campus of a nearby university to have a talk with AI. Yesterday is very cool because it is just after the rain, so the temperature is pretty low. Um, and I was wearing my jacket. It's a thin jacket, and I talked with AI and try to do some talking exercise with AI, and I found it is pretty fruitful, useful to talk with AI. I try to describe my surroundings, and AI will correct me, and I learned some very natural expressions. So if you are learning a foreign language, I recommend you talk with AI using your target language. AI will be very useful to correct you. Especially if you are not in an English-speaking environment, um, so it's very critical to uh, have a environment to immerse yourself into that, to correct your ancient, to correct your sentence structure, and especially uh, the words in your sentence. So you have different choice, different word choice when you are trying to describe something. Like there's a car parking along the roadside, and there's a car parking along the curb. It is different. You have different choice, but if you don't have the environment to immerse yourself, it would be difficult for you to choose those words. Um, but from the talk with AI, I learned a lot. Um, I try to describe everything. Like there is a tree at the roadside, and uh, this tree is lush green, and the branches is extending towards the sky. There are so many leaves on the branches, and there are birds and different kinds of, I don't know, the birds perching on it, chirping on it. There are so many words that you can use to describe uh, the the situation, the actions, and different thoughts in your mind. Um, and also you can see this is a car parking here, and I feel it is very annoying because I'm riding my scooter, so I need to be very carefully to pass by on the side. Um, and this is all. This is one of the perspective. If you try to think you are the driver of the car, you would be think I'm trying to park my car, but I didn't find a safe place to park it, so I just have to park it here along the roadside. But I know it will be very noisy to for the cyclists and the scooters who want to pass by. But I don't have more suitable place for me to park my car. It is very annoying, and I want the government to set apart some ground for parking lots. Okay, this type of controls or thoughts in your mind, and you can express it to the AI, and AI will correct you if you made some big mistakes. And it can give you some alternative expressions, uh, like when I was walking by a shopping mall, I would see this is the exercise I talked with AI this morning. I walked by a shopping mall, and at at the bottom of the shopping mall there's a little square, and along the side of the square there's a row of booths selling clothes, bags, and some little items. And there are also a row of cars parking there, and at the bottom of the shopping mall, there are shops, banks, restaurants, and other small shops. And I asked AI if I don't want to use at the bottom of the building, what can I choose? And AI told me it would be on the street floor, on the street story, on the street floor. It is very natural expression. So I know on the ground floor, on the street floor, and also I have a confusion of whether I need to use on or at. So AI told me it should be on, more natural. So the more natural expression should be on the street floor of the building, or on the lower floors of the building. There are some restaurants, coffee shops, and banks, and some other little shops. So I know some expressions that I want to know from AI. AI taught me pretty well. It's kind of like your tutor, and there's always a tutor with you. It is not some tutor you have to meet somewhere in a school, in a classroom. It is a tutor always with you. Um, and it's very convenient. It's free, all free. You don't need to pay anything for the tuition. Turing. Okay. And I feel I can describe something more accurate like there's a scooter passing by. He is wearing a helmet, and he has a hook on the scooter. So when he park, parks his scooter, he can hang his helmet on the hook, so he don't need to doesn't need to uh, carry his helmet everywhere. That would be very convenient. And I can also describe the trees in front of me. There's a line of trees. There's a row of trees lining the roadside. And below the trees, there are some cars parking here and there. It is and the parking make the little road more narrow. And here is the airship intersection. Intersection is the area that two ways meet. We have airship intersection, and we have T-shape intersection, and also we have crossroad. Crossroad is two ways meet, but it's cross shape. So we have different types of crossroad, and also we have passover, especially if you are in a big city like here in Beijing. There are so many complex passover, so the the traffic in different directions will not mix together in one spot. They can pass over each other in different ways. And every morning, I will go through some passovers when I get to my workplace. And okay, that's some expressions that I learned from AI. Um, it is not so easy for me, and it would take a long time, many days for myself to hone my expression. I know how to express it, but if you want to express yourself more natural, you need to see a lot. You need to talk a lot with some person, and that person need have the patience to correct you. That's the most important. And it is there. It is not easy to find a sales person to always accompany and correct you and free. It is not possible. But with the AI, you can do a lot of things that you can't imagine before. Um, Actually, I can describe everything from the Holy Bible to my everyday surroundings. I can describe everything to AI, and AI knows everything. I think this is a miracle. Um, so, and that's what I went through this. Especially, I'm using this VPN. This VPN is quite fluent. Um, so the connection with AI, the ChatGPT, would be very good. The connection is very good, and the reaction from AI is pretty fast. Um, so that's but the limit is I can only talk with AI up to 2 hours because I didn't pay for ChatGPT. It is a free version, and I can only talk too much, talk so much. Um, that's the only down thing. I think I do. Okay, okay. That's but 2 hours is almost enough. But the last Saturday, I talked too much with AI. It is over. It is over 2 hours, so I couldn't talk anymore. It's only drawback thing, but for most of the time, 2 hours is enough. So that's what I want to share in this video. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye.